Hello, beautiful kindred souls, and welcome to my crafting corner. It's Key, of course. I am here with another video for our traditional Halloween mini Lapbook project. So we've been putting this little dude together over the last couple of weeks. We started off putting our shell together. Then we pulled together a couple of toppers, and I think I'm leaning towards the pumpkin one for this project. They both look cute. I don't know. I'm just leaning toward the pumpkin one, I think, for the cover. And then in the last video, we pulled together our storage components. So we put our flip in, our pocket, double pocket moment here, and a pocket here. So triple pocket, whatever. Anyway, my brain is a whole thing right now. So off camera, I pulled together 2 of the 3 signatures. I'm gonna pull the last signature together on camera, and I've got the pieces to do that. So this video is basically like an assembly video where I'm sort of wrapping things up, finishing off things that I haven't done yet. And the intent is to get the project as close to done as possible without taking too much of your time. And then I'll finish anything that I don't get to in this video. I'll wrap it up off camera, and the next time you see this project, it'll be a flip through video for the final components, for the final piece. I'm using digitals that I created. So I have a little, I have a series of digitals on Etsy. If you're interested in those, check them out. I just printed them half size for this project because it's a mini project. And the digitals that I make are for what I call standard size, or like 8.5 by 5.5. So I just shrunk them half size to fit into the mini project. But these are the digitals that you'll get. They'll just be full size instead of this partial size. Yay. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. So let's start with this last signature here. So for this, I incorporated storage in the covers of the signatures, because I want to have little cards and stuff like that. I'm not decorating the signatures themselves, or just writing signatures. Plenty of paper in there for you to write in. But we've got, we'll have a top down. This one's both of the storage components are top down, and both in this one are side loading, as you can see right here. So for the one we're gonna make together, we're gonna do one side loading, that's gonna be the front one, and we're gonna do one top loading, that'll be the back component. And then we're gonna sew in our papers, and signatures should be good to go. So we're gonna be side loading. So we're gonna keep the top piece is gonna be our tab, and we're gonna be top loading. So this piece we're gonna keep. So let's see if I can do this without screwing something up. We're just gonna cut off all the extra bits. Okay. I really love these little mini journals because it's something that you can actually do relatively quick, like in a day or two. You can pull together a little mini project. There are just so many beautiful digitals out there. And this is like a way that you can use many of them, multiples of them. By just making smaller projects. Again, I printed these two spreads to a page. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the folding. And then I'm gonna fold this direction. It can be a little tricky, but I think we got it. Yep, I think so. That's about right. if you have a bone folder, this is obviously, I don't have an official one, so I'm just making do. All right. So got that flap, and we're gonna have this one. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and, like I mentioned in one of the previous videos, I'm just gonna go ahead and commit to things. If I screw up, I screw up, but we are deciding and then moving forward. That's what we're doing. Otherwise, we'll never get things done. Trust me, I'm really talking to myself. Okay. Okay, up to there, and then up there. Now I'm actually gonna let this go ahead and dry before I try to crease it. Otherwise it's gonna buckle and move around and do weird stuff. So we're just gonna leave this off to the side. We'll sew the signature in momentarily. Give that a few minutes to set. What else do we need to do? We need to add the grommets and elastic straps into our shell components. So let me go ahead and pull out the items to do that. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do next. And I've already scoped out, of course you can wing it or eyeball it or whatever, but I've scoped out where I need to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make my holes, put in my grommets, then add my elastic straps. Trying to keep it centered. Okay, that was pretty good. You know, I've eyeballed it in the past, and I feel like the results are varied. So I was like, you know, that's why measuring is a whole thing, because you then can know what you can expect. All right, so trying to get these little dots centered. Okay. 2 more. If we're not already connected here on YouTube, please do consider subscribing. Click like on this video, share your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know what you're working on. Are you working on any projects for Halloween? Do you have any fun plans? Do you even care about Halloween? I have some really kind of lovely memories. I'm actually gonna do this the other direction. I have some really lovely memories of Halloween from when I was younger. It was always like a fun time. I enjoyed trick-or-treating. It was always like, I live in a place that has 4 seasons, and October is usually where the weather shifts. And so, you know, you're out in your little Halloween costume. I think one year I was like a princess or a dancer or something, you know, the typical. Parents were not getting all creative with it. It was so cold outside. That did not stop me. I just put on, we like went home, and my sister was like, I got enough candy, like I'm good. And I'm like, ha, not done yet. I still have teeth to rot out. We're doing this. So I just put some pants on, under like sweatpants, under my my little ballerina outfit or whatever I was, and I was out until my dad was like, okay dude, like I had so much candy, like I had so much candy. There was no way that I could have consumed all of that candy, but I was certainly going to give it a go. And I was so happy. And you know what I really loved to do? And this is so weird. I think it's weird. Yeah. I loved to like organize all the candy and like categorize them, chocolate versus like the sweet, you know, the fruity stuff. I would just organize them in different ways, like sit in the middle of the living room floor, dump out all the candy and just organize it. And I just loved doing that. I think it's weird. I don't know. Guess I had a couple issues at a chat. Okay. Anyway, enough about that. Yeah, it was so much fun. Very fond memories. You know what I also like to do? I like watching those cheesy, why isn't this functioning? Why isn't, really? Are you, oh, you acting out? No, no, no. All you had to do was say that you were acting out, and I would have been like, oh, okay. I like watching the cheesy Halloween Disney movies like Halloween Town and stuff like that, and the one with the boogeyman. I do. I get popcorn and everything. It's a delightful experience. I don't know. I guess I could have done these off camera. I didn't realize, like, I'm trying to show you guys, you know, what I do in case you want to join in the fun. Or just watch me struggle. Watch my hand cramp up from setting too many eyelets. I don't know why I'm laughing about that. I don't know if that's funny, but hey, man. It's fine. I'm okay with it. Woo, I'm working up a sweat. Setting eyelets. Who knew that would be like a whole exercise routine? Okay. Are you guys working on any Halloween themed projects this year? If so, what are you doing? I'm always curious what other people are working on, what they're doing. I had about 20,000 projects that I wanted to do, and this was the winner. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, here it is. Oh, I did them all. Oh, shoot. Okay, I was about to reset, setting it already, someone else already set. Okay, so those are our eyelets nice and set. So now we can get our elastic strap pulled together, which I'm using black, and I think this is 2 mil. I think it's 1.5 mil, which I think is good. So I want about 2.5, 2 and something, 2 and a little bit. Okay. And once I get my measured one, I just need 3 more. So I'm just gonna use that to measure the other 2. Awesome. I'm just gonna, ouch. Okay. All right. And I want the ties to be on the inside because I want the outside to be clean looking. So I'm just gonna thread those through. We want a little bit of tension. I guess 2 was probably a little, it probably like 2 would have been good. Just 2, straight up 2. Instead of 2 adding that extra. Because now I'm gonna have to cut it off. We do 2 knots or just 1. I think that's good. All right, thread it through here, here. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to cut it like super short. Just cut it. Just use less next time. The signatures are gonna be on those anyway, so you're not really gonna see those. It'll be fine. Oh, please don't fall. That would be so sad. Don't do that. Alrighty. All right, beautiful. Now we have our grommet and strings. Now this should be set and ready to receive our signature. And we're gonna fold it, excuse me, in this way. So I'm just like putting a little pressure on the crease because we folded the crease the other direction. So that's okay. It'll still be okay. And then we don't have any weird things happening along those edges because we pre-glued that down. All right, and I'm gonna get my signature in here, and I just wanna make sure that it's in there evenly. And I'm just gonna squeeze it in the middle. And then I use these little clips, and we're gonna put one at the top in the first half, and then one on the bottom in the back half. When I open it in the center of the signature, I'm just gonna put those little flat things down. I have my awl. Just a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So one hole in the middle, and then because this is a small, I usually do 1 inch, but because this is a smaller signature, I did like 3/4 of an inch. I don't know how well you can see that, but instead of the inch, I do like a 3/4 inch just because it's a smaller signature. You know, just adjust slightly. And then I have my wax thread. Where did it leave off? There it is. Okay. And this one's gonna be 2 and a little, 2.5 times the height. Thread my needle. From the inside center out. And then you don't want this to go through, so stop it before it does. Then we're gonna take it in through the top hole. You can go to the top or the bottom. It doesn't actually really matter. But we're gonna go through the top, all the way through, wiggle, 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 wiggle. There we go. Okay, I had to do an extra wiggle on that one. Okay, then through the bottom, then back through the middle. Back through the middle. Try not to split. Try not to split the thread. It's a little tricky. Try not to split this thread. If you do split the thread, it's okay. You could just take it out. It's fine. And just pull it up to the middle. And you're just gonna loosen the middle up, get them on both. You want one on each side. You want the cables to be about even. Then you pull them together and you nice and tight. Do that at least twice. Now you can trim. You can certainly trim these. Okay, take off my clips. Here we go. Signature good. And we got a side loading and a top loading pocket. Now we have all three of our signatures, and they are just gonna go like so. So we'll have one here. I feel like my fingers are extra sized or something. And you can always switch them around, you know, obviously, because they're grommet and string, so I can always move them if I don't like where they are right now. Okay. Oh, we want this one on this side. I don't think we want to switch that like that. That's, I think, how we want to do it. Okay. So there you go. All right. I am just going to relocate these items so they're out of our way when we move on to the next task, which is what? Let me look at the time. Again, I didn't want to, it's going to fall. Don't do that. Okay. Okay, we have a little bit. I'm going to mount our cover. And then I found this beautiful, it's like a gauzy orange trim. I got it at a secondhand craft store. And so it's going to be absolutely perfect for this project. And you'll still be able to see the topper through it. So lovely. For our closure. Oh, and before I forget, where did I put it? Is the question. Okay, here they are. This is for, here we go. This is for, pulling the cords together on the side that has two cords. So this one, we're gonna pull it together with a little bit of our wax thread. And then we're gonna hang these little butterflies off the edge. It's gonna be really cute. Just a few inches. How much? Yeah. I've got 5 inches here. Literally just going to tie this. Ooh. One, do at least 2. Let it know you mean business. I wanted to do that evenly. I didn't do a very good job of it. You want these to be even because you're going to basically squish them between these butterflies. All right. It's the little things sometimes that just, I can actually twist them together. They'll untwist and that's okay. We want them to stay together while we do this. They're causing me issues. Okay. That's it. All right. A little small little detail that'll look nice when it's all put together. Okay. Okay. We're not even ready for the closure, so I'm just gonna tuck that off to the side for a second. All right. We can glue our topper down. So again, we're gonna go with our pumpkin. And I think I just wanna glue it on 3 sides because I'm gonna put a card in there. It's what I call an interactive topper. I'll put a card on the inside of it. Okay, we'll obviously let that set before we add anything in there. All right, let's see. I want to do a little cluster here. I think I want to do a little something, something there. Excuse me. I think I want something here. Here, let me grab some stuff. Okay, so I had these off. I mounted them to the paper bag so they were drying. I want to have a card in here, and I was thinking about making that card from this sheet. This is the writing page printed to regular size, so this is the full size that it will be. I'm just gonna cut it down the middle. Yeah, it's about half. Okay. I was just measuring to make sure that what I was thinking actually panned out in the numbers. Okay. So that can go in here. You can also put one back behind this, and I'll add a tab to this one because it'll hang out the project. Okay, Now, we need cards to go into these pieces. So that's what these items are gonna serve. Should have a couple leftovers to be placed elsewhere. And I'll ink stuff up off camera. So like when I do the final flip through, things will be inked up and stuff like that. I'm just trying to get the big moves out the way. I guess we're beyond big moves at this point, aren't we? We are doing some of the medium, small moves that make the project look really nice. Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna add tabs to these as well. I'll do that off camera because you don't want to see all that. It's too much. All right, I might also have to trim these a little bit. Yeah, they're gonna have to be trimmed a little bit. Wait, take about 1/8 of an inch. There we go. Perfect. Okay, the height's good. I think the depth is gonna be the issue. Oh no, that worked. Okay, cool. All right, again, I'll add a tab so it like fits perfectly in there, but you can't, it's hard to get it out. So I'll add a little tab on there. And that'll also look cute because it'll hang out in front of some of this other stuff too. So let's fit in. Definitely gonna have to trim about 1/8 of an inch off for our top loaded components here. There we go. Perfect. And this one too. Okay, let's get something that'll be okay with that 1/8 of an inch trimmed. Okay. I don't know if it's I'm shaking or something. the struggle is real. All right. All right, so we've got a side loading one here. We'll do maybe our pumpkins. Side loading. Are we okay? Yeah, looks okay. Oh, this is a top, isn't it? Didn't I? No. No. Okay. I thought I messed something up. Okay. There we go. That is okay. Awkwardly. Maybe. Yeah, that looks okay. I might trim a tiny bit so that it fits all the way in. All right, so our signatures have items in them. I want to do something here, and I was thinking maybe one of the squares, like this pumpkin square set bit thing. I think that would look nice there as a pocket. What say ye? Yeah, right? Cute. Okay. Should I cut a little notch? And by little, I mean big, so I gotta get my big round. There we go. What do we think? Let's see. Something like that. Alrighty. Glue on 3 sides. I like to use a 3-in-1 when I'm working with papers that are backed with the brown paper bag, because the brown paper bag's a little bit heavier. Okay, there we go. Lovely. What else do we need? That's gonna be right. We've got stuff. Is the rest of this just a fill? Maybe. I feel like a tag needs to go in there. We need something here. I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, throwing things. No, I think that's okay. Okay. Sorry if all you were seeing was like something flailing in front of the screen. I was trying to see what we have left to do. Okay, that'll fit in there. Thought I had a little, thought I had something in there already. Where'd it go? What happened to it? I thought I had a little trick-or-treater tag. What happened to it? I know it was there. I'm not going crazy. Maybe it'll show up at some point. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, in hoodly do. If I find that tag, it'll go there, and that'll be a cute little stack. I would like to say that you can't fit a ton of different things in there, so I think that tag, oh, that's too much, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't think this will fit. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. So maybe we put the witch back there. We've got a pumpkin head dude. Maybe we doing, I don't know. There's tons of pumpkins in this area generally. So I don't even know what to do with it. You just got a lot of pumpkins. So, I mean, what do you do? Okay. I don't know. I'll find somewhere to put that card. Okay. Are we gonna try to fit all this stuff in here? Yo, that's a lot. I do want the journal to, or the lap book to be full looking. So I might just try to jam all this stuff in here. All right, I think we're gonna do a few clusters together, and then I'm gonna let you go. And then the next time you see this project, it will be one for the history books. Okay. Come on, fingers, pick it up. I could have sworn I had that little boy. Did I drop him? Did he get dropped? What did I do with him? Oh, I'm so sad. Maybe he fell off. Maybe he fell off somewhere. I don't know. Oh, poor little baby. I don't know where he went. Okay. I think I lost something else earlier today too. Okay, anyway, I'm obviously not put together completely, and hey, sometimes, some days, you are just not all put together. That's life. Okay, I think we're gonna do the house back here, maybe. Not fully committing to anything. It might all change, so don't get too committy. Okay, let's see. I think I can put maybe, well, I guess there aren't really, well, there's tons of pumpkins. There's pumpkins. There are pumpkins. If there are nothing else, there are pumpkins. Excuse me. Yeah, pumpkin on pumpkin on pumpkin. Do I have something? I do have pumpkins, but now we've got crazy looking pumpkins. That's different, right? Okay. We got some trick-or-treaters. Maybe we can add them there. I didn't want to cover up my ghouls, but my ghouls might have to get covered. I don't know. All right. All right. And then this last piece, I think I'm gonna maybe cut into tags or something, because I think we could use a few tags. A few more tags around there, maybe one here. Yeah, so I'll cut this down into tags. Not right now though, because I'm not doing it right now. What am I gonna do? Oh, clusters. Let me look at the time really quick. Ooh, okay. So, clusters. So I was really only planning to do a few of them. I know for sure I want one down this strip here. So yeah, I wanted a vertical one. It doesn't have to go down the entire way, but I am just gonna rip this all the way down, and then I will tear it where I want it to stop, and that's where it's gonna stop, because that's literally where it stops. There's no more. Okay, rip the bottom off. Okay, so that's gonna be that, and I'll put some other bits. Let's see what I do. This is just some scrap of a book page. I'm just gonna glue that in. And we're gonna put some we're committing to things, remember? I actually want to ink around this first because it'll be harder to do once I start adding other things to it. Come on now. Stop acting out with me. Stop acting out with me. Okay. All right, and we've got some cheesecloth, which actually works wonderfully in projects because it does this fraying business really good. So if you want a really like kind of shabby project, cheesecloth would recommend. Okay, we're just gonna attach that down. And I let it go a little bit further down the bottom because I'm just gonna fray it up. All right, so it'll be like that. And then we're gonna do some sort of little accent piece. Should it be a big old butterfly? It's probably what it's gonna be, whether it should be that or not. What am I gonna put that out of? Let's do it out of this pumpkin. Partial pumpkins. Okay. Can I get a wide one? Can I get one this direction too? Maybe, maybe, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Sweet. Can I get it out is the question. Not without ripping. Good answer. Come on now. Come on out of there. You don't want to be in there. No, you don't. All right. That could be a challenge. Oh, I got it out. Okay. Cool. So we've got these lovely well, I'm gonna get one of our little white circles because they act really nicely as a little bit of a contrast. I'm gonna just pop one of these out. Do I want to do it over that or do I want to do it under that? Over that, maybe right here. Okay, let me ink it a little bit because it's looking a little too stark. Grunge it up a little bit. Now, I don't want the butterfly to just be that thin paper. Give it a little bit more durability by mounting it on the brown paper bag first. Which one did I say? That one. There's something about this one I keep going back to, so it would obviously be easier to do this if you mounted the actual full sheet to a piece of brown paper bag rather than trying to do what I'm doing. You can still get the same outcome, just a little less finicky. And I mean, sometimes you want a flat, you know, you don't want it to be, you don't want to add that extra layer. But in this case, I do. I'm actually going to put a dot here. And I'm going to put, I know I have some nibbly some fibers. Well, I thought I did. Oh, here they are. Just a few more fibers just to really give it a good opportunity to be raggedy, you know. Just oh. Okay, that's a thing. It's happening. Okay, I'm gonna ink up around the edges of this little butterfly. Add another dollop. Oh man, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, well, that's one little raggedy bit, and that's gonna go here. That's gonna look really nice, right? I think that will. Why don't we just commit to it? Good answer. Excellent suggestion. See, this is why I take you guys with me. All right, I'm just gonna set it right there. That just looks really great. I'm a fan. Okay, she's a fan. All right, so I think I maybe want a little something down here, maybe something across the top edge there, and something across the top edge there. However, I don't want to keep you too long. We're almost like, we're doing pretty, oh, could you even see anything? Oh, kind of, okay. Well, anyway, I think we're gonna end the video here. I'm gonna finish this project off camera. And again, the next time you see it, it's going to be a flip through of the final piece. So excited actually to do this. It's really pretty. I'm loving the color palette. I love the digitals with the painted paper. It just looks so nice, and I'm really, really pleased with how this is turning out. I hope you are also enjoying it. If you are, do give me a thumbs up. Click like on this video, subscribe if you're not already connected, and leave some of your thoughts down in the comment section below. And I look forward to seeing you in an upcoming video. Bye.